What size shoe do you two wear?
Look, I don't blame you both for wanting to find a way out of this, but you're not going to do it at my expense.
I know what I saw, David.
Oh, really? And how convenient that you just now remembered it. And how do you plan on explaining that to a jury? Repressed memory? Good luck with that. The jury will tear it apart, and so will the prosecutor.
She's not lying.
Maybe. Maybe not. But she sure as hell did not see me there. Who's your attorney? Montgomery, right? Now, I'm sure he's had you go over and over and over that night in your head until you finally saw something that just wasn't there. But something that helped you get off the hook and would help you get back home with your kids.
What happened the night of the murder?
I think we went over this like 20 times already.
Over 20 more and 20 more after that until you remember everything that you've left out.
Now, you can both try and pin this on me all you want. It's not going to work. If one of us goes to jail, Kendall, it's not going to be me. Now, I think it's best that we find another surgeon to handle your son's case.
You believe me, don't you?
The only thing that matters is that a jury believes you. It's just your word against his.
Not anymore. We got another witness.
That is one thing you never need say to me again. You saved my life that night.
I never told you how sorry I am about your brother.
Thank you. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I think it hurts, but I'm okay. What about you? Are you doing better?
What about,
Well, I mean, Dr. Hayward drugging you.
Oh, yes.
That
yes.
night when I found you, you were really pretty out of it.
Yeah, much better. Much better. Now that I've gotten Hayward's nurse to stop pushing pills down my throat every day, I'm fine. Feel it. My head, everything is much clearer. No seizures, no confusion, nothing.
And your memory?
I know why you're asking. You asked me a question that night and got a promise from me, and I promised that I would do everything in my power to get all of your charges dropped and get your daughter back. You got her. Okay?
Annie remembers seeing Hayward in the Chandler nursery the night of the murder. She says he had plenty of time to get outside, get to the terrace, pick up the gun that you dropped there, and kill Stewart.
Okay, well, Annie's not exactly a reliable witness. She just escaped from a mental institution. Now she's going to trial for a list of her own crimes. I mean, do either of you honestly think that she can help out?
Maybe not on her own.
What do you mean?
Jackson's gonna need to get Jake Martin up on the stand, too.
Why Jake?
Because he was here earlier when we found David standing over Annie's bed. Look, Jake told me that David was drugging Adam. David wanted Adam dead because he was keeping little A from him.
But no one's believing that Hayward could drug Adam.
No, we don't have enough to nail him in court, no, because the nurse that took the fall for Hayward has conveniently disappeared. But I mean, come on. Given Hayward's past, it's not hard to imagine that he was drugging Adam. It's just that the drugs weren't working fast enough.
I don't understand. What does any of this have to do with Annie?
Because Annie had Adam up in the attic that night, right? Before the killer could correct his mistake in killing Stewart. So if it is Hayward, he can't be very happy with Annie right now. In fact, maybe he's angry enough to make her pay for it. And she's been locked up this entire time until today. She was brought here because she was injured in jail. She's here like 5 minutes and Hayward is standing over her bed. I mean, come on, it's a little bit suspicious. I know it's not proof positive, but it's a case we can start with to try and prove later.
It's a lot of what ifs.
Well, it does kind of make sense. I mean, it's not like this is the first time David has drugged people in this
We
town.
need something more concrete.
Just checked out Kendall's story about where she was when somebody tripped over her. We found a footprint.
Do you know who it belongs to?
Well, that's what I'm working on now. What size shoe do you two wear?
10.5.
Same here.
Well, so far that rules out JR, Adam, Scott, and Stewart, and the two of you.
Where does that leave Hayward?
That's my next stop. Nope, whoop, 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 whoop. Don't even think about it, Zach. Nobody plays hero. This time, I'm doing things my way. This is complicated as hell. I need facts to lead me, and not your emotions.
You want some facts? I'll give you some facts. I mean, David wanted Adam dead. According to Jake, David was drugging Adam with a very steady, very lethal dose of pills that he mixed up. On top of that, JR said that he caught Hayward trying to break into the Chandler property with a gun, Jesse. Now, Crystal says that he never actually made it onto the property, but I have two witnesses that say he did. Kendall and Annie both saw him there. Now you're telling me you found a footprint right where Kendall said that she tripped over David, I mean, right before the murder happened.
There is no proof that whoever left this footprint killed Stewart. It only proves that they were there, along with the rest of the town. Okay, now listen, I know that you all want to help Kendall. We all do. The best way to do that is back off and let me do my job. I will be in touch.
Good guardian angel. I was confused and frightened, really frightened. But you took my hand and led me to safety.
I couldn't just leave you there, not in that state.
You came to my house to steal your daughter back, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. But you didn't. You saved me. Why?
Well, if you remember correctly, you took me once into your home before when nobody else would.
Well, I have to be honest about that. Certain amount of pressure from my son, JR, and his late wife.
Yeah, but you still let me stay with Emma. And I've never forgotten that.
Lucky for me.
I just heard about what happened. How is she?
Not to worry. She couldn't be in better hands.
Maybe this is it. I mean, maybe this is the break that I need. I know it's not the concrete evidence that you were talking about, but it could still give me the reasonable doubt that I need, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could. I mean, we all think David did it. We just got to keep on digging until we can actually prove it.
And if the footprint doesn't match, if we can't find anything on David at all,
Then you're still the prime suspect, and you will go to trial.